In 1968, I was incarcerated. I was facing a sentence of 5 years. I was only 16 years old. This is the story of how I survived being in solitary confinement for over a month. My crime was becoming a habitual runaway from escaping a home life with a predator, and I turned to drugs and alcohol, basically to numb myself. My room was like a concrete cave. I had a tiny window that I could peek out of at the top of my bed, and my bed was basically a steel platform with a thin mattress on top, and I had a toilet and a sink inside my room. I was issued, let's just call them pajamas, no shoes, no underwear. My time in my cell was mostly spent thinking, sleeping, and singing until one day the guards let me out to take a shower in the main area that all of the inmates use. That day, the girls were having sewing classes, and I looked down on the floor and I saw a sewing pen on the floor. And I don't know what attracted me to it, but I guess I wanted it. I acted like I was scratching my leg or dropped something and reached down and picked it up with my towel and took it back to my room. I used that pen to begin scratching an image on the wall beside my bed. It was a hard plaster wall, and I had to dig deep in some places to leave a mark or a line. But as I began sketching, this woman began to take shape. And she ended up with spirals of hair that extended the full length of my cot. She turned into my escape. And the guards never caught me. And I would draw as long as I had light. Art saved me in that tiny cell so many years ago, and it's saved me since then. I've often thought about the inmates that slept in that bed afterward, and maybe my art helped them too escape and survive the loneliness. And if your parents let your kids draw late at night or anytime they want, sometimes art and drawing is the only way that they can process life around them. They'll turn out all right, I promise. Look at me.